Abby threw a temper tantrum and stormed out.
So do you think she's coming today?
No, I don't. I think she'll be back tomorrow, end of the week, but I don't think today.
Enough already. Really?
We've lost for 3 weeks in a row. Abby's not gonna be happy about that. We're not happy about that.
So what is going on?
Well, I'm just warming them up now.
Have you spoken with Abby? But do you know where we're going this week?
We're going to Sheer Talent in Westminster. I know it's solo week.
Oh.
So everyone has a solo.
Oh my gosh.
And there's no group.
Nationals are only 5 weeks away, and Gianna wants everyone to do a solo to see who can pull it off and have a solo at Nationals.
We'll make it work, so. Welcome to my life, bringing everybody into Kendall K's life. So what happens on a daily basis in this room, normally, with Abby, in Kendall's life?
Usually she corrects me on my shoulders, my posture.
So we hit that, right? Shoulders down, and then nope, I can do it right. Can't run out of stamina. This is a whole lot of stuff in the first like 20 seconds of the routine, right? And you were 5th last week, right? You got beat by both of them, Maddie and Nia.
Polly, you've known Abby longer than any one of us, so you know exactly where you stand. Kendall never knows. She's the same kid every single day, yet Abby's feelings for her, she's not quite in, but she's not quite out. That's her relationship with Abby, though, and that's mine, too. Kendall has a lot going on. Her single Wear 'Em Out has dropped. Plus, this is Kendall's chance to get a solo at Nationals. It's frustrating. Abby's Kendall's music manager. She let her down.
What's the plan for tomorrow if we have no Abby? Just life goes on as usual, and you're in charge, and... Have you talked to Abby?
One day until competition, it appears that Abby is not coming today and has no intention of showing up this week.
I know you were anxious to see what we were doing today. So we're gonna do a little show. This week is so crazy for me. It's a little nerve-wracking. I've never had to juggle 5 solos in 1 week by myself. But this is to put them all in the same playing field and for Abby to decide who's gonna get a solo at Nationals.
I think it's a really big deal getting a solo at Nationals because Abby thinks that you can win. So there's a lot of pressure on me.
Abby doesn't care about people's feelings. Abby's all about the win. So the fact that Nia has never had a solo at Nationals, irrelevant. Nia needs to seize this opportunity and make the most of it.
Maddie couldn't do a solo last year at Nationals because she was working with Sia. And it's really important for her to have a solo this year. She really wants to have one at Nationals.
Kalani does want to be here, and she does want to dance with Abby, and she wants to go to Nationals this year. So it's important that she does well, because that's why we came back.
After seeing all the girls' dances, it's clear to me that Kendall's is not nearly competitive enough. I'm a little worried about how she's meant to stand up against the other solos this week. This is Abby's ALDC elite competition team. You would think she would ask someone, how are the kids doing? Unless she did with one of you, Melissa. Nope.
This is the longest she has not shown up to rehearsals.
I mean, where is
I
she?
think we should not talk about this in front of the children.
I think they want to know where she is too. Like, we need a teacher. It is 1 day to competition, and we came all the way to LA to represent Abby and her studio, and she doesn't care enough to pick up the phone or send a group text.
She's fine. Our friends went out with her last night.
So what did your friends say? They said she looked good, or she...
I don't know. I was not there.
I know you talked to her.
I didn't talk to her, so.
Melissa.
What?
I would just admit that you talked to her and say you don't want to say what you're talking about.
You know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm leaving today. I don't have to do this anymore. I'm sick of being called a liar when I'm not.
If you're telling the truth, stand here and tell the truth. Why are you walking away?
Bitches.
This week is solo week, and this is a really big week for all of us. So it's a little upsetting that my dance teacher doesn't show up.
The last two soloists that have won recently are Mackenzie and Kalani, right? Which wasn't last week. None of the solos won last week, right? We need to change that this week. Nationals is too close, and this is your shot. I've said this time and time again, and I'll say it now. Even though she's not here, she's gonna see these dances. She's gonna see every move you make. Keep that in mind.
Next up, we have number 54 with Welcome to My Life.
This was supposed to be Kendall's week. Unfortunately, Abby walked out and has been gone for a whole week. But regardless, Kendall needs to get out on that stage and be the star that I know she is. I wish Abby were here to see this. You know, with what Kendall was given, I think she did the best she ever could have done.
Next, we have the preteen solo category. Third place. Enter number 54, Welcome to My Life.
Moving up slowly. I just really wish I got first. Really didn't want to disappoint Abby.
I was disappointed all week. You know, how come you get the golden girl and the superstar, the queen, the singer? Come on, when has my kid ever been allowed to be that? This was her week, and it was about everybody else but her.
But what, I shouldn't take advantage of opportunities for
Holly,
you?
this is not about you, and don't start on me.
And guess what? Abby should have been here to help lead the charge of celebrating.
What? She wasn't. So I have people surrounding me that should have helped that.
I think she deserves more from her manager, honestly.
I mean, it was supposed to be Kendall's week this week. You know, Kendall's song came out, and every time that it's about Kendall, then everything got turned about Nia.
This was Kendall's week.
So what?
That's how I know how you feel. So what?
So what does Nia's project have to do with Kendall's celebration?
Then I'm not sticking around.
Okay, I'm not taking responsibility for Abby's thing.
I am done.
Well, you know what? I'm done
I
with
am
people.
done putting my
I'm done
child
with people
through
blaming me.
I
against
am
Nia's
done.
opportunity.
Have your team. Kendall's too good for that. For the crap she gets. It's not fair.